Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for October 28th, 2025. Wearing my Rogue One, my Luke Skywalker snowspeeder outfit, and loving the fact that it's cold. We are getting into winter weather, and I'm liking it and getting closer, a little closer all the time to Christmas, which for me is a big deal. Thinking about as I was driving into work today, thinking an awful lot about the balance of focus and fundamentals. I think part of the reason that I'm thinking so much about that is because right now I'm in a place where I'm doing a lot of work in the fundamentals and developing some new skills, developing some new competencies. Developing fundamentals can be hard, it can be frustrating, it can be draining. Especially if we're going from an area where we have been fairly confident and fairly successful, where the fundamentals were very much under control, moving to an area where the fundamentals are not in control, and where we're learning new fundamentals. It's hard. And as I find myself in a place of doing that, because the reality is that as we make progress in an area, yes, we develop the fundamentals, yes, we fine-tune, but then sometimes we hit a spot where the only way to make progress is to add a new fundamental or to change a direction and develop new fundamentals. Rare is the human, rare is the person in today's world that finds themselves in a place where they develop fundamentals and all they do is fine-tune those fundamentals for the rest of their life. And I guess if we look at it, from a different perspective, every stage of life requires the development of new fundamentals, the application of old fundamentals in new ways, so fine-tuning, but sometimes the development of new fundamentals as well. So that's what I'm thinking about today. I'm thinking about just keeping myself grounded in the fundamentals and paying the price to really know what the fundamentals are, where they fit, how they work. And to making a commitment to myself and to everyone else that I'm working with that I will give myself time to develop those fundamentals and to determine whether or not those fundamentals, to determine how to fine-tune those fundamentals after we have gotten to the point of solidifying them. I don't know how long it's going to take. Typically, I've said in presentations in the past, fundamentals can take as little time to develop as 24 hours. They can take as long, especially when they're more complex fundamentals, to develop as years. In this particular case, I'm hoping that my mastery of the fundamentals will take weeks, maybe months, and then I'll have an opportunity to really fine-tune those fundamentals over the next year or two. I'm speaking primarily about my professional work. And we'll see if I'm right. In the meantime, I hope this has been useful for you to give you something to think about. For me, it's all I'm thinking about. It's very much in my mind, and I'm trying to figure out different ways to apply it. So we'll see where it goes. I hope this has been useful. It's been useful for me to kind of make sure I clarify my mind before I go into the main office, out from the mobile office. So I wish you the best for the day. And I hope that this video can be something that we share with other people, bring them along, and hopefully we find other ways to help people feel like they're getting insights that make it easier for them to accomplish the things they need to do in their lives. In the meantime, until next time, this has been Todd Wente with Path to Progress. Nulum Diem. We'll see you next time.